Should parents be prosecuted if their child kills someone? This tough subject has come up after a 15-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl, who can't be named because of their age, were sentenced for the manslaughter of 80-year-old Bhim Kohli. The boy was given 7 years in custody. The girl not sent to custody, but given a 3-year rehabilitation order and a 6-month curfew. Bhim Kohli's daughter Susan says police should hold the parents accountable.
You see, I don't think you can blame the parents. Now, a lot of your viewers are going to be quite surprised and, you know, say, oh, might hang them, flog them and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's a societal problem. I think children are now so removed from their parents. A lot of families are brought up in, one parent, a lot of children brought up in one-parent homes, OK? Children get most of their information and most of their influence in life now from their phone or from a screen at home, and very little from their parents. Parents have almost lost total contact with their children. Families don't sit down together, in the evening and have dinner together. So I'm sorry, these are two evil children, right? They've just happened to turn out evil. You mentioned the Bulger case. They were two very evil young boys, OK? And they were sort of properly sentenced, but these two haven't been properly sentenced. So instead of trying to shift the blame to somebody else, like the parents, I would say examine how evil these children are and punish them properly as a deterrent to other children behaving like that in what is becoming a very lawless society.
I mean, maybe there are evil children. Maybe there are easily led children as well.
Who led them?
Who need a parent there to oversee them. And if parents know that there is a deterrent, that they have to face the music, if something dreadful like this happens, then they do start to connect with their children, start to watch what they're doing.
Again, I'd emphasise what I said to start. It's a societal problem. Families are broken down.
We just give up with it.
No.
Don't force parents to take responsibility.
We don't. We try to rebuild the family unit. The family unit is the safest way to ensure that society remains civilised.
The thing is, calling a child evil is such an archaic biblical thing. It's like,
why?
It's born evil.
Well, don't you think this child was evil?
Did evil things, but you can't just say a child is evil. It's like got the devil in him. A child is the produce of the parent and the upbringing. That dictates who and what the child is. And of course you can blame the parents, because what are parents for if it is not to bring up, guide, educate their children in the ways of the world? You teach children right from wrong. You teach them to be kind. You teach them.
But they might have done all that. Nina, they might have done all that.
But they haven't done it properly.
How do you know that?
How many? Because that's.
We're guessing. We don't know who the parents are.
Mike, we don't have to guess, because that is what happened. Because whatever influence they had on their children, whether they bothered or not, whether they parented them properly, whether they are parenting them properly, or they just shoved the children in front of a screen and got on with their own lives, or left them to their own devices, is whatever they did or didn't do, this is what has happened.
And you have to think it's the parents' fault?
It is. Why would you be a parent and not take responsibility? That child is your responsibility until it becomes an adult.
Yeah, but you can't look after your child 24 hours a day.
But you should be able to. You should be able to give the children enough laws and rules about life and ideas about life, so that when they're not with you, those carry them forward.